All right, we have a score of 651 with a heavy heart since we lost game seven of the ALCS, but the Mariners did go on and sweep the Padres. So that makes me feel a little better, but not so much. I thought my score would be a little better than this, but I don't really care. It's just like an OOTP score. New budget, player payroll. I think that went up. I don't know if that went up. Um, John Fisher improved at right field. Maybe he's not as much. Tends to looking great. I really hate these team owner goals, but it makes it a little more, like a little tougher. Chemistry. Very happy to complete this challenge long term. All right. They want to sign Jalen Beeks, upgrade at second base. I agree. Upgrade at second base. Acquire a Great Glove Award winner. Okay. I mean, we had we had the second best defense in the league, but okay. And reach the World Series in the next 5 seasons. I think that's actually realistic. Volpe still hurt. Um, I offer some extensions for some guys for some coaches that were going to be leaving. Top 100 prospect list, we have a three, Sam Navarro, number 35, was in AAA, didn't hit well, but I think he had a good framing, of course. So we're excited about him. Um, Maybe moving off of Bailey soon since he's going to be hitting ARB. Juan Mendoza, international guy, and Juan Contreras still hanging with us. We didn't have any pitching prospects, which is surprising. Why it's surprising is because we had Becker looking good. He didn't hit at all, but he pitched pretty well, I guess. I thought he was going to be in the top 100, but I guess not. Uh, I wonder if Jim Garrett is. No, he is not in the top 100. So interesting. Big offseason ahead as we look to see pay raises, trying to figure out if we can afford some stuff. Um, let's look at arbitration. Bunch of guys. Jack Perkins would love to extend him, but I think we missed our chance. That's just too much for the A's right there. So we we're gonna offer him the arbitration money. You know, 5-1, I guess, or five. There we go. No bonuses. We'll promise a starting job. There we go. And then we will probably look to trade him next offseason, unfortunately. Um, Rojas, Tarnik. Tarnik's out for 3 more months. Missed him, I think, for sure. Elder, Meyer. I didn't bring back Meyer just because it didn't seem realistic to have him come back without any rehab. Um, Moran, Win. We might look to move some of these guys. Like, I mean, Perez, we're not gonna keep. So might as well look to see what we can get for him. I mean, if that's the thing we can get, I mean, we'll take it, right? If they can give us some cash, I mean, they just will give us random people too. But give us some cash. We'll take all the cash we can get. Yeah, sure. About 4 mil. No? Okay. Look at our budget available. Nothing. The poor A's making it so hard all the time for us GMs. McMahon, we'll let you go. 4 mil. There we go. Who cares if we lost Perez? He didn't really do much. Meyer, Moran, Wynn, Bailey. I really wish I want to extend him. Do we do this? I'll do 4 mil. and then 7 mil, and then 9 mil for that. I mean, this seems fair. Sure. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. We got Patrick Bailey for 8 years, 65 million. Really, I mean, if he's worth a war every season on average for the next 8 years, that is a win. So great. Dylan Cruz, arbitration, Peoria, Edgar Kira. Why do they not want us to offer? I mean, come on. We're offering him. He's a Super 2 guy, but we gotta offer him ARB. Look at that. Look at that bat profile. Um, Look at that. He'll be a fine DH. Fine DH. Nunez, I wonder if we can get him on an extension just for that, maybe. We'll go 2.5 and then 4 mil and then team options. No, okay, fair enough. If we can go to and then make sure he doesn't get like a significant raise next year, the next 4 years. So we buy out 1 year of free agency. Yeah, I mean we'll do that. Come on. All right, we got Nunez for 4 more years. Love to see it. Peoria, Doty. We have to look long and hard at these guys, Muncie and Doty. Doty performed sorta in the division series. I mean, he did in the division series, but not necessarily the ALCS. Ramos will bring back 8.5. Uh, and no bonus for you. There we go. Any free agents? Rogers wants 9 mil. We'll let him go for now. Beeks, we'll let him go for now too. We just like signing everyone to a 1 year deal, kind of in relief. As far as these guys go, bring back Gabriel Rodriguez. We will bring back Poison. Chase McDermott, no. Knack, no. I mean, yeah, Knack. Excuse me. Geraldo, no. Rodriguez, who's okay. Yeah. Salinas, yes. Sullivan, no. Tamares, yes. Offer him. Major league deal. Let's see down here. Rivera, we'll let him go. Pineda, we'll let him go. Pedro Santos, we'll let him go. Gonzalez is mad. Jimenez, angry. Duran, actually pretty good. Bring him back on a minor league. Beltron, no. Anglin, out for 11 months, no. Roger Rodriguez, no. CJ, bring him back. Diaz, no, he's mad. Montero, no. A lot of these guys were already on the A's when I took over, so it's the old regime. Denzel Clark, he's angry. We sign an extension though? Sure. Cassiani, try. Johnny Butler, no. Bowman, nope. Sullivan was not good, so we'll let him be. Um, and McDermott, if I really want to keep, no, we're okay. All right, but let's offer these guys the ARB 1.4. Nope. Okay. 4, 5. Take that. Harnick. We are not going to offer you an extension right now. 2.5. That works. Elder, we're going to look to move. Meyer will keep for another year. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt this time around. 6.4. Win. We will look to move, I think. See if we can get somebody back for him. Maybe a prospect. No? Okay. Muncie will bring back. Really disappointed with him with his defense, but have some faith in him. Doty, 4 mil. Just because we bring these guys back doesn't mean we're not going to trade them. We can still trade them. Peoria, 2.1. There we go. Cruz, 3-0. Sure. No starting lineup promise. All right, so we are good here. Look to move some guys. But we pretty much want to, we want to stay similar to what we were. Baumeister's locked in. Don't know how that contract's going to play out, but I expect a little better from him next year. Ekstrom. Also, Grant Holman came up. It was decent. 3 starts, 13 innings. Did his job. Perkins again, phenomenal. Matt Rowe, phenomenal. We get him on an extension. Let's see. 1.2. 3-0. 35. 6 mil. 10 mil. And then team options. I mean, it seems like a good deal. Oh, he likes it. All right, we're doing it. 9 year, 60 mil for Matt Rowe, who we're probably going to start next year. This depends how our lineup or our rotation looks. But got him into some high leverage situations and he performed. So that's great. A couple other looks at our young guys, Drew Jones. Don't really want to lock him up. He is 23. Bat came out alive. Dickey, don't really want to extend him. Already extended Volpe. He's looking good. Chase Davis is fine there. And Bailey, we just offered an extension. So we are looking good, looking good. A bunch of waiver wire guys for Johnny Garcia, Joggly Garcia, Lansville. Oh, he looks interesting. He's out for 4 months. Get a scouting report on him. Looks okay. Fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. Looks like a starter. Claim him. And then we will Elijah Green. Wow, not gonna claim him, but wow. Tommy Troy, former first round pick, was horrible in 80 plate appearances, -3 WRC plus. Batter ratings. Ferraro, Jake Fox, bad personality. Leo Jimenez, Jake Strumpf, Austin Wells, Bradenberg. Kind of looks like Pomigiani. Austin Wells, Hagen Danner, two-way player. We're good there. I think we're okay. Yeah, I don't think we want to go for Tommy Troy. Mm, no, doesn't look that promising, really. So that'll start our off season to bring Jordan Lawler back. And I put him on the 40 or 60-day DL, so I have to put him on the 40 man. Anybody that we're gonna get rid of for sure. Suarez, we're gonna DFA. All right, Lawler, welcome back. And we have our hitting coach. Well, we hired a hitting coach, or a third base coach, I think. Let's see. Yeah, third base coach. We let go of our other guy, I forgot his name, Hairston, I think. We brought in Gutselman. Good relationships, really good. Only fair relationship is with Drew Jones that matters. Everyone else, excellent relationship. So that's good to see. Um, but yeah, let's look at we got Lansville. It means we gotta find a spot for him. We'll wait a little bit. We got DeAndre or whatever. Deon Andrada. DeAndrada. Um, who's gonna be a free agent? I mean, Reese Hines. Does anybody really want you? Let's take a look. I saw Matt McClain on there. Cade Horton, Killian, Matt McClain. Is that an upgrade at second? I don't think so. And he's gonna want like 12 mil an arb probably. Shorty Vargas could be good. Theoretically, we want somebody who's not on the 40 man. Brady House, Michael Groh, Matt Sire. Let's look, see if we can get prospect, add AI, allow AI to include somebody else. And we'll see if anybody wants them. Hines and Elder. Elder was good for us. Kind of as a long relief mop-up guy. We'll take that we'll take that every day, realistically. Let's see. All right. Amador. But they want Ekstrom too. Everyone wants Ekstrom. Kirill. Interesting. Is he on their 40 man? No. Uh Wire. No. Hussey. Wes Mendez. Colton Reagan. Reliever. Uh Nobody I really. This is interesting. Chase Davis too. Is there anyone worth? No, nobody worth. Um, Travis Smith, Vargas, Greg Pace. Oh, he looks good. Let's try for Greg Pace and Derek Curiel. Let's see. Can we do this without Ekstrom? No. But what about some other prospects that I don't want and you definitely want? Ramos, no. Navarro, no. Slade Caldwell, obviously don't want to give him up. Say Drake. All right, it's looking like a non-starter. Um, who was the other guy? Greg Pace. Ekstrom, get him out of there. Polito looks like a demon in the making. Look at that. My goodness, he's ready for A-ball, I think. A beta. Don't want to give him up. Ekstrom. Maraudis. His pitching is coming along. He pitched pretty well. Uh, Pace. I mean, he could come in right now and be a corner outfielder. That's the nice part with pace. Burrow, Bravo, Volpe. I feel like if we add one more guy, Ramos, everyone I don't want to give up, of course. Baumeister. Let's see. Like Strickland, JD Thompson. I mean, I feel comfortable giving up Baumeister. Winters. Brian Winters does not look good. Okay, we're gonna do this. Save Will? No, can't save Will. Matthew Champion. Duran. Don't really mind giving up Duran. Um, so we might do this trade. Baumeister locked in, but really struggled for Greg Pace, who could play center field. Has low work ethic though. I didn't see that. Okay, maybe we back out of this unless we can finagle somebody else in there, but it doesn't look like it. Drilling? No. Peoria? No. Beta. All right, looks like a completely non-starter with this trade. Unfortunate. I mean, if he didn't have that low work ethic, I would probably pull the trigger with Baumeister in there. But since that's not happening, I don't think this is going to work out. Let's try to do the same thing again, see what was there. Maybe go multiplayer package. All right, that's interesting. Owen, corner outfield. Ground ball hitter, though. No, nothing really there. Single player? Mm, bunch of guys that need to be on the 40 man. What else was here in the prospect pool? Hines, Elder, and probably Baumeister. Let's see. Sorry for the long wait. I feel like we have too many players right now. We just need to kind of loosen or create more room. Don't want to give up extra guys. Don't really want to give up Bahuna. Bahuna looks like our starting second baseman next year, probably. Baumeister, Salazar. I wonder if I can get their top prospect. Who is their top prospect? Danny Hoffman. Well, I mean, we could try. He looks like a really good player. JD Stockton, Alex Harrington. Uh, let's see. Let's go back to the trade. And it's Danny Hoffman. Hoffman. Definitely not. Stockton. That looks a little better, but no, they still want a good amount. Verdugo. This looks pretty good. Don't know if we want to go that route though. Um, Morse. Oh, I'll give it Morse. Let's see. Joey Klein. Yeah, they'll do that. Couple young guys. Person. They'll do that too. So they'll give up their top three pitching prospects and maybe Bobby Polk. Uh, give up Duran. What about Harrington? Nope. Sam Zavala still kicking around. Could be a decent get. Oh yeah, I think we could do this. Who do we give up? Who do we give up? Jared Jones, Lansville, who we just got off the waiver wire. Mm, I think we do Lansville because Zavala is on the 40 man. Da, da, da. Danny Black, high school first base guy. No. About Harrington now. No. I mean, do we do this trade? Think about Kiro, Pura, Cruz, Huna. I think I feel better giving up Cruz than Baumeister. Is that too crazy? What was the strikeout? 26%. Just not great. Mm, fielding is okay. Man, there's a lot of good talent right there. Beltre. I feel like Beltre is kind of redundant at this point. Hmm. Let's do Beltre. He's redundant right now. Um, Epstein says don't do it. We get their top four pitching prospects, Zavala, and maybe one more of their hitting prospects. Let's see what we can pull off here. They're rebuilding a little bit. Just getting our pitching in order again. Koa, Daniel Koa, two-way guy. Not gonna happen. Rolleable. Corner outfield. They'll do it. Is he on the 40 man? No. Nothing really want to give up here. Tamaraz, we like him. So yeah, um, it's tough. Okay, sure. All right, I think we're gonna do this trade. Lansville Duran. Is there anybody else other than Duran? No. All right, we're gonna do this trade. Ask for some cash. Nothing. Give me 500K. Come on. All right. Theo doesn't want us to do it, but I don't mind. We don't even have to get rid of Elder to do this trade. So I'm doing it. Um, we can trade Elder in another trade. So let's do it. Boost our uh, boost our minor league pitching a little bit. We can get him on there. We can get Zavala in there a little bit. We can look to trade. I think we're gonna look to trade like Doty, somebody like Muncie. Uh, I'm sure we can get some good guys for Muncie. His just defense just became unplayable. -9 zone rating. Drew Beam, Travis Smith, Max Stanley, no. Peter Vasquez, no. Burmeister, no. Moda, no. Fatino looks decent. Kind of like the same hit profile as Reese Hines. No. Chance Mako. This might be a guy. They want Ekstrom though. Steve, Jose Mesa, Dan Valadez, Eric Miner, Morningstar, Vara, Schultz. I mean, we can get Mako or Miner. Not happening. They want Ekstrom. Where are the Twins at right here? Give me Chance Mako. No. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. How about all these guys that definitely interest you? These guys definitely interest you. No. Okay. No more trolling. Let's see if we can get single player maybe. Come on, baby. Max Muncy. Nothing. Nothing good. Colas. No. Steer. Montero. All right. Well, it looks like we're not really going to get anything right now. So I'll be back when something comes up, maybe. Um, and we'll be looking to wheel and deal. We have a lot of infield depth and still a lot of outfield depth. So I'll be back. All right. We are back. Episode 16. We are in free agency. And I wanted to point something out real quick. It is December 28th, but Duke Ekstrom he returned from India after seeing a famous guru, and his experience seems to have made quite an impact on the player. Sometimes this could go the opposite way, and they'll just retire. They find some new thing that they want to go after, but this was the opposite. So he feels amazing, and he thinks he'll take his game to a whole new level. So if that takes his game to a whole new level, he might be 80s across the board. So I'm gonna look to extend him real quick before I get this scouting report. I have a scouting report ready for him. I'm gonna try to extend him for a little bit. So because I think his numbers might skyrocket. Go 6 and then 8. So it's still tradable. Team options, starting rotation. Please take it. Yes. 8 years, 50 million. We will take it. That gets him out of 2 years of free agency. We have someone DFA'd. We traded. We'll get started here because we were trying to 40-man crunch with the 5 rule draft coming up. But we traded Keaton Wynn in a $6 million contract for DL Hall. We don't have any room on the 40-man. We also let's first we acquired Tommy Speck from the Rangers. These numbers are pretty good. Corner outfield guy though. Probably going to play left or right. Good base runner. Has potential for 65 power. Struggled this last year. Uh, he had AAA. It was average, but I think He's a buy low guy. He's the 49th prospect in baseball. He was a 6th round pick, and we traded him to the A's along with Casey Cunningham, kind of an underperforming prospect. He went first round pick. He was a former first round pick, and we got Greg Pace, who was in High A last year. Started him in Double A, and he is a former 2nd round pick in 2025. Great base runner, could play center a little bit, but mostly left. Good eye, 60 has 60 already, 23 years old, and $3 million in exchange for Jordan Lawler. Wasn't really getting much run. Can't really play any position that well except first, and he's fragile. We moved on from Ariel Vara. Get rid of our infield depth. We have some guys coming up who can take his spot. Liked him a lot. He brought a good bat to our lineup off the bench. And the big thing we gave up was a 19-year-old starting pitcher. But I don't like his personality. He actually had another negative here on my team. But yeah, I don't think he's ever going to develop into a great starter. They say he might be in the back end of the rotation, but that's what we gave up. He was a good guy. 30-year-old Landon Knack still has some ratings potential, but was just sitting on our 40-man in AAA. Leif Palmer, also poor personality, no movement, gonna give up a lot of home runs, I think. So we don't feel bad trading him. He was a former 14th round pick, so good return on investment there. And we traded Holloway, who was going to go into his arbitration year next year after some good relief outings, middle relief guy. Um, but his stuff really wasn't panning out into what I thought it would be. He's pretty much just a replaceable reliever that you could find on the waiver wire, no problem. And that's what we did. We got Speck, Cunningham, and Pace, and $3 million. And then we also have an offer out for Taylor Rogers to come back. 1 year, 13 million, and now also extra. How is Beak still on the market? He is. I mean, I'll leave him be for now. Any other trades we made? Let's see. No one got picked from our team for the rule draft, or Rule 5 draft. But we signed Sung-Hoo Lee to a 2-year deal with a team option. He has 6 years of major league service from over in Korea. He looks really good. Look at those ratings. They say he's going to be, reliable middle relief guy, which I agree with. Really gave up some home runs, ground ball pitcher, but I think he's going to be a little better than what his numbers were in Korea. To be honest, I have a lot of faith in him. What else do we do? Beeks, Gann got a 1-year deal. Mason 1-year deal. All these guys got 1-year deals. Taylor Rogers became a free agent. Um, DeAndre, give him a 1-year deal. Tarnock is off the 60-day deal. He's still hurt a little bit. See how he progresses. And we traded for McAble. We traded Max Muncy, who was just had a huge dip in defensive productivity. Um, feel bad about it, but it's okay. We got a good starter back. We traded Cowser, who I liked a lot, but just wasn't going to cut it on the major league team. Probably Clark Elliott, 27, like him a lot. Just kind of no space for him. Jared Jones also really no space for him. And Saladin going to be a good reliever most likely if his control isn't too bad. And yeah, we traded for McCabe. They have him as a closer right now, but we're probably going to find a way to start him. Um, but we'll see. Our rotation is looking pretty packed. I'm trying to trade Rojas, um, but no one really wants him. We're going to keep Baumeister most likely for another year. But if you look at this, if we eat 1.4 mil, nothing. Um, but we'll keep looking for some trades. Our lineup, if we just do this, they have Burke at first. Not going to do that. Volpe second, Doty short, Nunez. No, not going to do that. We're most likely going to have Ahuna at second, Volpe at third, Doty splitting time at DH. Yeah, Peoria, Cruz, Drew Jones, Dickey, and Chase Davis still. So I like our depth for sure. Blake Burke should get some more run. See what he can do with Bailey, and then AAA. Navarro's there, our fourth overall pick. He's durable, which is amazing. Malone, like him a lot. University of Oregon, love that. Arias making his way, and Grehovich put him on the 40 man to save him from the Rule 5. Gonna get a scouting report on him. Spec. Let's do a scouting report on him too. Cool. And Slade Caldwell, our third round pick from last year, is already in AAA. And Kiro, who we signed to a $2 million deal. So we're looking good. Sam Savala is here too. Um, so yeah, and then pitching, we have to add some guys. Oh, we have Max Meyer. We gotta bring him up. Move to Oakland. He's on the second. He's on the 40 man. I feel like that was a glitch. So we have to get rid of somebody. We also put Colton Hartman on the 40 man to save him from the Rule 5. He's looking like a good two-way guy. He could probably do it at the major league level, which is great. DeAndre's on the 40. Malone is now on the 40. Anybody else on the 40? Um, Holman, Meyer. Everyone else. Oh, Tamares I put on the 40 because he looks like he's going to be a decent reliever or spot starter. And Brian Wu, who probably going to look to trade. He's unhappy. See if we can get anything for him. No. What if we just take Brad out? No? Okay. So that's okay. All right, well, we'll be back probably when spring training starts, and I'll tell you what we end up doing to kind of get the 40 man in check. All right, see you in a little. All right, we're back in spring training. Quick review on international free agency. We signed two guys who we really like. This right fielder Jorge Samaniego, who looks like a really good bat profile. His avoid case is a little rough, but we signed him to over a $5 million deal, 5.2 mil. And then we signed a starting pitcher, 16-year-old, for about 1 million. Looks like he might have some good stuff. 16, just go with the high risk guys, I guess, instead of the quantity approach. We also made some trades. Let's see. Where are we at? March, February, January. We signed Taylor Rogers to a $15 million deal for 1 year. We signed Duke Ekstrom to an 8 year contract extension. He didn't get any boost from that trip to Italy, to India, but we still feel good that he's going to perform. Um, Designated Gagan for assignment, and anything happened in December. We traded Rojas and 80% of his deal, and Felix Castro, reliever 24, to the Twins for Aaron Sabato, 28-year-old non the 40 man, like a filler, and Derek Kirill, former first round pick, sixth overall. He may turn into somebody, he may not. We shall see. But it was kind of a buy low option. Ended up trading Yanji Rojas, we still liked, but coming off a rough year, his ratings are kind of dipping a little bit. But that's where we are. Starting rotation, going into spring training, Perkins, Meyer, Ekstrom, Baumeister, Tarnick, and Holman, 6-man. I think we're going to put Abel in the rotation for spring training. See how he does. And this will be our spring training. We have Rogers, a couple guys up, Raji, 4th round pick, terrible personality, Hartzog, Salinas, Ullman, Musgrove is up as a two-way guy, and Montgomery, Hartman is up, Brandon Morris, who we just got with the Padres, is up. Tamares is up. We like him. Matthew Champion, 7th round pick, two-way guy, is up. Get him some play appearances and some pitches. Moran's still on the team. Watts Brown, David Leal, Lee, Rowe, Meyer. So pretty depth heavy staff. Our lineup, we have Bailey, Ramos, Una, Volpe, Nunez, Piara, Drew Jones, Beck. Let's do this. Like his base running. Nice. And then we have Doty at DH. Palmigiani behind him with Hartman, Cruz, Dickies, Caldwell, Zavala, Grahovich, and Chase Davis behind Peoria. Malone and Puason, who looks like a good power hitter, can play infield. Aravalo, good eye. Hopefully he develops a little more. Gabriel Rodriguez, hoping all these guys have good years at AAA. Arias, Andrade, Blake Burke, and then Kiro. And then also we have Navarro up, our 4th overall pick, backing up Bailey with Siegler behind him. So we're ready to go. We are ready for preseason predictions and to get spring training underway. Let's see how we're predicted to do. Last year we were predicted to go 87 wins and we won 90. This year we're projected to go 500. And the Mariners are projected to win 100. Class A expected to do well. Anybody on our team? No pitchers. Interesting. All right. Red Sox, Rays, all the 4 out of 5 teams in the AL East supposed to go over 500. Guardians and the NL Mets, Braves, Nationals, Reds, Pirates, Central, Dodgers, Giants, and Padres supposed to go 500, over 500. Um, yeah, so that's how it's looking. Collier came up. What's he doing? Oh, he's hit pretty well last year. All right, sounds good. Our 40-man is stacked. We might have to make some moves when opening day hits with guys not have any options left, but we shall see. We'll be back at opening day. This will do it for this episode. We'll be back for episode 17 with 2028 opening day. See you then.